So we met Richard in 2008, which was shortly after we started the company, when he was developing a property in Devon. It was a derelict barn that he was converting into his holiday home, which has subsequently become his primary residence.
Right very early on in our planning meeting for Devon, we sat down with them and with the architects to work out how much they could control, and it just grew from that.
We designed and installed a Crestron system that took all the various elements of technology in the home and integrated them into a single intuitive user interface.
Everything is controlled automatically by Crestron. When I come into the house, we've got guests. I can set the temperature to their bedroom and bathroom. When they leave, I can turn it off.
Richard bought this Mews house in London in 2010. He was looking for a pied-à-terre in London so he could come up and have somewhere to stay when he wasn't in Devon. Richard wanted a system that was seamlessly linked with the property in Devon. When Richard's in London and he decides to go to Devon, he can automatically turn on the heating, the air conditioning, the Arga. He can alter the swimming pool temperature. It's all there, all from the touchscreen, or from his iPad, or from his mobile phone in London. So the Crestron system really brings these two properties together to create something that's greater than the sum of the two parts.
The two houses are linked seamlessly. It really enhances our lives to enable us to just literally not have to think about anything. For example, the external lighting in both London and Devon comes on at sunset and goes off at midnight or whatever time I have chosen or Nick has chosen. So I don't have to think about, is the house secure? Have we got some lights on? It's done automatically. Setting the Arga from London, because the Arga takes a while to heat up, I know that it takes 24 hours, so if I turn it on 24 hours before I get down to Devon, I've got the Arga at temperature. The kitchen's really warm when I get down. And in fact, the buttons are all configured the same, so that even if it's in the dark, I know the third button on the left is the curtains in both houses, so I can reach for that. I know the second button on the left down from up from the bottom is the aircon, so I can switch that on in the middle of the night if I want. We have CCTV cameras linked up, which means that I can look down a camera and see somebody. We can unset the alarms. We can turn floodlights on. Clearsphere literally have taken the technology and made our lives very easy.
We can program a Crestron system very specifically to meet the needs of our clients, and that is a real Crestron benefit. Having an interlinked Crestron system with seamless control of one property from another gives Richard great peace of mind and really makes it easy for him to live comfortably in two properties that are 200 miles apart.